Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live Sometime. I am Linnell Whitaker. If you don't know who I am, I'm a division leader with Park Lane Jewelry. And I wanted to jump on today and do my daily live sometime, but today's topic is going to be about jewelry organization. So this is tip of the day. I'm doing this once a week, every Tuesday, and I'm starting off with some ways you can organize your jewelry both at home and for travel. So let's get started with our Bible verse and our quote of the day. Be sure that you comment hashtag live or hashtag replay so I know that you jumped on. So the quote of the day says, "Laughter is the brush that sweeps away the cobwebs of the heart. A happy heart is a good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing, but a broken spirit dries up the bones." And that's from Proverbs 17:22. So just think about joy. Do you have joy in your heart? Joy is both our responsibility and our privilege as humans, and it fosters goodwill in a business, creates happiness in a home. It's the countersign of friends. It is rest to the weary, daylight to the discouraged, sunshine to the sad, and nature's best antidote for trouble. What is it? A smile. So be sure that as you go out and you meet people today and tomorrow, that you greet everyone with a smile and a happy heart. And people can tell whether your smile is genuine. So be sure that you are smiling and greeting everyone with that smile. It's so interesting to watch people and see what they do when you smile at them. And I kind of have been testing that out in random situations. I meet someone, maybe in a store or at the airport or something like that, and they just look like they are down and trodden, and give them a smile, and almost automatically they smile back. So, anyway, so bring some joy to your heart and to others around you today. So, what I have today for you is a little organization tip. And what that is I have taken a standard utensil tray. So everything's going to slide around because I kind of put stuff in here. This is like a utensil tray, like you would put your silverware in, like your spoons and knives and forks and things like that. Now, I selected this particular one because it had this big tray at the bottom that I could put my bracelets in, and I like this somewhere to put my bangles in. So, one thing I have done is, or that I do, is I take my little stud earrings. I keep them on a card. And the reason I do is I can find them easily. And if you have some earrings that are close together, maybe you have some that are black and that are navy, and it's hard to tell in the dark, write the color on the back of the card so you will know what color that is. Because I can't tell you how many times I have uh, even picked up a black earring and a navy earring and worn them at the same time unintentionally, just because it was dark when I was getting dressed and I didn't know which was which. So that's a great tip for organizing your studs. Keep them on the little cards they come in. And if you don't have one of the cards they come in, just get you some card stock or something like that, and you can just cut those out. Old business cards work great too. So if you have a bunch of random business cards, use those to put your studs on and write the color on them. So then, so I have one tray that I'm going to keep all my little studs in. Then I have another tray that I'm going to put like my statement earrings and things like that. And I didn't take these off the cards. I just thought it'd be easier to hold them up and show you. But here's a big pair of hoops. So all those are going in one of the slots. Now, In this other slots, excuse me, I'm going to be putting some necklaces and things. But what happens when you put a bunch of necklaces together? If you lay them all out together, what happens to them? You open and shut the drawer, and they get tangled up. So let me show you this cool trick I have learned using a everyday ordinary straw. So I'm going to, excuse me, my nose is running. I'm going to open the necklace up, and I'm going to take one end. Let's see. Well, y'all, I got here with some straws that are too little. You may have to, and I have a bigger one here. You may want to use a straw like you get when you get a smoothie. So you're going to take one end and drop it down in the straw. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. My nose is running so badly all of a sudden. Okay, so now I've got the necklace coming out of the straw. So now I can just, oops, dropped it. You can clasp these back together. You may have to cut a couple of inches off your straw just to make it where you can get to it. These are going to be really tight, really long. I should have cut them. I didn't try them. But I bent the straw, so that's okay too. Okay, so now I have my necklace in there. And if it's one with a big, excuse me, pendant or something, you want to be sure that you keep the pendant on the outside. So now I can just put that neatly in my little tray here. So I have a straw. And if, like I said, if you got a pendant, you can definitely show that. Keep it on the outside so you know what it is. Another thing to do besides your necklaces is if you are an impression bracelet lover, okay, if you have several of these, take these large mouth straws that you get for a smoothie, and you can just drop my coordination is not good. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't laugh at me too much because there we go. Now I've got it going in. And I actually did cut this straw off a little bit so that it would, so I could be able to grab one of the ends more easily. Now you could also cut it off a little bit more so that you could see what color it is easily without having to take it out. But y'all, I think this is a great trip for traveling, and maybe you're just throwing things in a Ziploc bag, your jewelry. What a great way to protect it. You could also take a Sharpie and write on here what color it is. So that's another jewelry organization trick. So just fill your silverware cutlery tray up with your jewelry. Use the straws to separate the pieces, the necklaces or the bracelets, so they don't get tangled. So I love this idea. And if your drawer is deep enough, you could actually probably stack two of these on top of each other. So be sure that you go back and when you go to the store and look for some silverware trays, and find some that you think will fit your situation, what your drawer and the style you want to do. I also saw that there's all kinds of I can't even talk, organizers out there, so you can find something there. So anyway, that was my Tuesday tip of the day for you. I hope you enjoyed that, learned something new that you could do to organize your jewelry. And so thanks so much for jumping on. I hope you have a blessed evening. Go out and sparkle, make a difference in the world, share your faith, and I'll see you live sometime tomorrow. Good evening.